how did you meet Chingy initially?
Okay, I met Chingy at a show. I was a backup dancer at a show in Chicago. It was backstage. I would say, you know, I was probably one of the most popular backup dancers / go-go dancers in Chicago. And I met him, saw him in the back, and I was like, you know, hey, how you doing? You know, being nice. Asked him for a picture, and after that, I kind of like stood around him and stuff, and kind of just was like, you know, being cool with him. And I would say that was how I actually probably first met him. And it was like, I wouldn't say on some groupie type stuff, because I'm around celebrities all the time, but I actually was a fan of his. I was a huge fan of Chingy. I liked him a lot, and I was like, wow, I'm around my favorite rap artist. This is pretty cool, you know? So I just was like enjoying the moment, took a lot of pictures, and just, you know, talked to him. He was nice to me, he talked to me too. And, you know, I never said anything about my situation, because no one seemed to have known. You know, you can't just, I don't think, look at me and just know that. But that was the first time I met him, definitely, at that performance.
At what point did you decide to, you know, put out the story that you and Chingy had some sort of romantic relationship?
Oh, I would say the time that I put that story out was probably like 2 years after we took those pictures together. And I know that sounds crazy, but I had a lot of people in my ears. I had a lot of people saying like, girl, do you know, woo, 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 if you do this, baby, you gonna be on top. You gonna be all over the blogs. And I was like, I have been trying to get out there like that, because this backup dancing thing ain't been doing too good. Like, I've been doing these gigs here and there, but it ain't been getting me where I want to be. It's been getting me around a lot of celebrities, I will admit that. But I kind of got tired of being the one, oh, can I take a picture with you? Like, I want to be the one that you're asking to take a picture with me. So, like, I think at that time I was younger. I was really young-minded, and I did it. I was like, you know what? Let's do this shit. So I talked about it, and it went viral. Like, I was like, damn, I didn't think I had this much power. And to be honest, if I could change the hands of time, I would have never did that shit. I would have like, hold up. I ain't finna do this shit. Well, no, you do it, and I'm gonna just not say nothing, or I'm gonna deny it. Like, I was definitely not in the right mindset at that time in my life. I was just all about trying to get where I wanted to be and to get famous. And it backfired. Like, that wasn't the way I needed it to go, you know?
Now, I interviewed Chingy a few weeks ago, and you know I know you saw the interview because you made some comments about it. Chingy said that he lost a major record deal because of this story. You know, he said that the record label, you know, just basically told him that because of this bad publicity that we're not going to go forward with the record deal. And you know, he hasn't had a record deal, you know, a major record deal since then.
Can I say something about that? I really would like to, because I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to bash Chingy. I'm not going to say anything bad. I wish him the best in his life. Like, I made an apology video on World Star Hip Hop, letting him know how apologetic I was about all of it. But I will admit that I don't agree with my situation and what happened with us, him losing his deal. I don't agree with it being because of me. I honestly feel like there was more things before my situation came about anyway. I'm not going to bring it up, but I was not the only person that kind of like said stuff. So I'm not going to go into that. Like, that is that other person's story. But I will admit, if it was, I'm sorry. And if I could walk into Chingy's face right now to talk to him, I would let him know, look, bro, I'm so sorry that this happened. And I really, really could say I can't, what was done is done. But I'm going to just say, like, if I could turn the hands of time, I'll just be like, I would have never done this. I would have never kind of like said little things that kind of affected you. And I just hope that he gets back where he wants to be. And I honestly feel like if you the man in this business, like stuff like that, you'll still be the man. Like, to me, whoever he's working with, they just not doing their job, like, in my opinion. Because let's just say if somebody who else is big right now, Drake, if somebody has some things on Drake, that man still gonna be making good music. I just think Chingy got to get with the right people to get him some better hits or something like that. But I don't think it was my fault. And like I said, I wish you the best, bro. Chingy, I hope you're doing great in your life. Hope that new record sells, you know. I just want to be positive. I just want to give positivity to people now. We all make mistakes. I'm only human. But if that really did happen, like I said, I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of things that happened for me because of this. I lost a lot of things. If you really want to know, let me put that out there. I lost gigs to major shows that I was going to get on in the past because of this situation. And that would have been better than the little publicity with that. Like, and it made me think, like, damn, if that wasn't out there, I probably would have been on this show. And that messed me up. So, Chingy, it happened to me too. If you would like to know, like he said, what goes around comes around, and it bit me in the ass. So now I'm just trying to pick things up and, learn from my mistakes. And I think now, since I am on the right track, good things are about to happen for me. And I know it, and I feel it, and I see it. So, and I feel the same way for him too, since everything's out there now.
Well, did you watch the interview that we did?
Did I watch his whole interview? Yeah, I watched that the full 5-minute interview about me. Yeah.
So, I mean, in the interview, he said that he forgives you, that he's not looking to keep a grudge. How did that make you feel?
That makes me feel really good that he is forgiving me. I think that it gives me a breath of fresh air.
I did a great deal with that.
All right, so you talk about the shady rumors, the false rumors, Sidney Starr. That's been well documented at this point.
When that happened, I lost a lot of stuff based off a lie, which was that was the most oddest thing I've ever seen. And man, when the individual apologized and it so-called went away, which it took years to blow away. Man, ain't nothing good happened from that for me. I'm gonna tell you that. When artists such as my caliber, who sold millions of records, was once one of the biggest artists in the world, they look at that different. If they not seeing you at these award shows all the time, on the radio all the time, they like, well, where's he at? What's wrong? But what was wrong was a lot of sabotaging and bull crap in this industry.
You guys never really made up, did you? Like, you accepted her apology, but you kind of kept it moving.
Yeah. To be honest with you, man, like, it was spilt milk, and I lost a lot from it. That person gained. I'm not gonna hold on to something. It is what it is. Apologize, cool. I'm going this way. Let that individual do their thing, and a lot of stuff, man. But that situation, that hurt my career. Like, I'm just gonna be honest about it. It really did. With that being said, what inspired New Beginnings is I'm a guy who looks to nature for a lot of answers. And when I say that, just like the cycle of winter going into summer, and things die in the winter, but they be reborn in the spring, and you see it being vibrant, it's living again, but it's a constant process. So with human life, I go through things, you go through things, but guess what? It's gonna come a time where we're gonna be back vibrant and we're gonna be back going. And that's one of them times now. You know what I'm saying? For me. And so nature gives me inspiration. And so Friday on the 19th, I'm dropping New Beginnings, and it's a beautiful thing.
In 2024, where do you see hip hop, especially where do you see Chingy fitting in? Because it's kind of crazy right now.
So hip hop is going to forever be one of those driving forces. Where I see me in it, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. Nobody hit me and invite me into no hip hop 50 years things. Nobody hit me and invite me into none of that. So what I'm concerned about is 20 years of jackpot. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm not really concerned about 50 years of hip hop, but I can't say the same for hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? Rap music right now with is it Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, J. Cole, all of these guys. Yep. I'm gonna tell you what I don't understand. We have all these successful guys, man, that's really successful. If it's friendly fire, if it's, some say it's hip hop competition. With me, competition causes division. That's with me. And we all seen that nothing ever really happens good from these type of situations. We can always go back to Tupac and Biggie, but it's several other artists that didn't pass because of stuff like this. But to me, grown men who are very successful, it's just like, it's time to cut it out. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, coming from where I come from, when it's rapping over a beat, talking about people mamas and this and that, when we see each other, it's not gonna be good. Okay. So I just don't see it being competitive, just rapping when people talk about people mamas and mothers and these type of disrespectful things. But like I said, as grown men and as successful men, it's pointless to me.
I have so many things against me in my career because when I first came out, I had the thing with Chingy.
You destroyed his life.
No,
for fun.
Adam, no,
Yeah,
I
you did.
didn't.
And
He
Sidney,
just
when I
talked
said
about it
taken,
again
I
in
just
another
meant that
interview the
because
other
we
day.
family, so I wanted you. You know
We
what I'm saying?
are
I didn't mean because
family.
I talk really
But
bad.
people don't really understand.
So I wanna
that
act like
didn't
I'm good
destroy
when I'm really
anybody's
bad.
Life or career. It was just something. I was very young at that time. I was literally was only 19 when I
Shout
met
out to
him.
Chingy.
Shout out to
I
Chingy.
wasn't even 21 years old yet when that happened. I was young-minded. I started my transition at 15.
Break it down, but break it down what happened with Chingy because a lot of people
The
are
thing-
new
the-
and they're
the-
watching
She just
now
took a
in
picture with
2025. Exactly. So
Right.
break it down
Diabolical.
for them
I'ma be
and
real.
take it from the
I ain't
beginning.
gonna be too
What
long
happened?
on it,
I know, but just be a little bit on it.
I'm gonna be real. I was young. I was 19. I was a backup dancer. You know a lot about that, Amber. We being backup dancers. So I was working for a show that was with Shauna the rapper, DTP. No, not DTP. God damn it. Shauna getting some head. Shauna.
Timberland.
Yeah, no.
Wasn't Shauna?
Ludacris.
She was the one in Ludacris's
Ludacris.
group. Oh yeah.
So I was
But
working with her. I was on tour.
There wasn't a girl in the same
I was
Lunatics,
I was
there?
on tour with Shauna.
Oh yeah, I remember Shauna. Sorry,
I was on
Shauna.
tour with Shauna.
I know you. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I was.
So what
There's been
happened
a lot going on
was
today,
I was on
Shauna.
tour with Shauna, and Chingy opened up for one of the shows, and I always had a big crush on Chingy. So the thing was, I wanted to get a picture, and he was very welcoming.
And then you posted it and lied to the
Meaning,
world and told
hold on.
everyone you fucked him.
Meaning, Chingy was
my
very
God.
welcoming and taking a picture with
took a
somebody
picture. It's
who was
nothing.
admiring him for
Yes.
his craft and for his talent as an artist.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what happened was, I was only 19 years old, so people were in my ear saying, Sid, you got to do something with this because you're a trans woman. They're not going to pay no attention to you. This was, mind you, 2010. Trans women were not being looked at for anything. I was the first trans woman to hit the scene on World Star Hip Hop, Media Takeout. It was only me and one other trans woman. And her name, I'm going to say her name. Should I say her name? Amaya Scott. Just me and Amaya Scott. That was it.
Which coincidentally, you
So
guys.
I was the one that was really taking the Harriet Tubman role.
The which role?
The Harriet Tubman. I was fighting for the trans women at that time.
By lying and destroying another black man.
No.
Yes.
No, Adam. No.
Ruining
what
his career.
happened-
in
what-
his
Shout out to
words,
Chingy.
ruining his
No,
career.
what happened was after that happened. But at that time, no one was talking about Chingy at that time. I actually made the world start talking about him again. But I became a warm-hearted, good person in my soul. I apologized. I made a video on World Star Hip Hop and apologized.
But what did you do? But what did you do to?
I tried to make things right.
No. But what did you do to make things wrong?
Took a picture with him and lied and said she had sex with him.
Got it.
No,
Got it. Well, I just wanted to. I wanted to be
I
clear.
don't like that. I don't like that. What happened was I went on.
But you said, Sidney, you said you were going to simplify the answers.
Okay.
You said you was
At
going to
this
make it
point,
simple, and you was going to make it
Look,
simple.
The thing was, I made a mistake. I'm only human, and I would never do no bullshit like that ever
But
again.
what did you do?
I didn't do nothing, Ray.
Got it.
Nothing.
Okay.
So tune into the Girls Club.
Yes.
Every Monday on Tronics
Make sure you tune
Network.
in. Yep. And if I pressured you in any way, I didn't know.
Thank you, babe.
I don't even know how I
Because
appear
I ain't
here.
even gonna lie, that shit really pisses me off, Adam.
What?
I didn't know how.
People
I don't
never
know.
let it go.
I'm here.
Let
I don't
it
know how
go.
I got here.
And I'll come back and talk. If you want me to really elaborate on that, Adam.
I mean, we
I'll
talked
come
about it
back.
last time.
No, I'll give you everything.
Sidney, elaborate.
Oh, so
I'll
he
give
did
you
it.
everything.
Elaborate. Yep,
Ching-a-ling
elaborate.
did hit.
Elaborate.
No, I'm just gonna say if you want to have me one more again, they always say the third time is a charm. I'll elaborate on everything
This is a
on
big
that.
interview, guys. There's a lot of
Ching-a-ling.
things that they are.
Yeah.
But my thing is, let me live. Let me have my career. They won't leave me alone like Michael Jackson. Leave me alone with that Chingy shit. Let me live. I'm a human
This is a
being. I
beautiful
made a
moment today.
mistake.
They have making. They're
I
making
made a mistake,
So
and I'm on a good road now.
Are you guys making an announcement to gay? To gay?
The gaygency. He's got the gaygency on his mind.
Ray,
Shout out to the gay.
there's no.
There's no. Is there an announcement that's being made
Tell
right
us.
now?
Well,
Share
I will say it.
Okay, you have talked a lot. Can we please?
On No
please I would love to hear
Jumper with Adam
Darius' thoughts
22.
on this relationship.
I would say this.
Okay, I was
I'm
asking you to
engaged.
be quiet so we could ask him this question,
I'm
please.
engaged, bitch.
I get by with a little help from my
You guys are
friends.
engaged.
It might be a gay.
I get by with a little help
never
from
know,
my
man.
friends.
So you guys are just friends.
No.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Yeah.
I get high
You
with a
would-
little
go
help
ahead.
from my friends. I love that record.
It sounds a lot better coming out of his mouth. Don't you agree? like many things, probably.
I'm gonna say this. This
We should recut that. Right?
was a.
We could do it.
This was a very, very, very. Let's say this. Me and
I hope he's saying, shut the fuck up.
I just got a new house today.
Okay, I gotta take the baby
I
oil
just got a
off
new
the
house
table.
today.
It's distracting.
I just got a new house today. I just got a new house today.
The baby oil was throwing you off?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's
It
only
was
for the
throwing
day,
everybody
but I got it today.
We need more.